We're going to be looking at the first line of the parsha Vayakel. Moshe gathers the community, highlighting the importance of Shabbat and the 39 types of creative work that are prohibited on Shabbat before the commencing of the building of the tabernacle of the Mishkan. And everyone brings abundant materials for the construction. And then in the second of the Parshiyot, Pekudei, which means accounting, Moshe provides a detailed account of the materials used in the tabernacle. Let's take a look at the first line of the Parsha. Vayikahel Moshe al kol edat b'nei Yisrael. We're going to take a look at that word, Vayikahel, and the root of it, Kuf He Lamed, which means community. Some of you have belonged to sacred communities. A kihila, it shares the same shoresh. Our kihila, Minyan Oneg Shabbat. We are celebrating our 6th year, about to enter our 7th year as a holy community, a holy kihila. Vayikahel Moshe et kol adat b'nei Yisrael, and Moshe gathered together all the congregation of the children of Israel. Again, notice in green, the shoresh, Kuf He Lamed, a kahal, a congregation. It also means a gathering. You notice in that line, Adat B'nai Yisrael, the congregation of the people of the children of Israel. For many years, I worked at Addis, Israel, a synagogue here in Washington, D.C. But let's take a look at the last time we heard this shoresh. It was in last week's parsha, Ki Tisa, when the children rose up against Aaron to build what? The Egel Zahav, the golden calf. Because they grew impatient with Moshe returning from Moshe's tete-a-tete with Yud-Heh Vav-Heh. Vayar ha'am ki boshesh Moshe. When the people saw that Moshe delayed laredet min hahar, coming down from the mountain, they gathered themselves. There's that shoresh again. Kihila, a gathering, a community. They made themselves a community in a negative sense in this context. We continue this week's parsha. Soon after, Moshe gives them the instructions for what? Sheshet yamim ta'aseh melacha. 6 days you shall work, and then uvayom hashviyi lachem kodesh Shabbat, Shabbaton l'Adonai. But on the 7th day there shall be to you a holy day, a Sabbath of rest to Yud-Heh Vav-Heh. Very interesting, is that not? That soon after Moshe gathers the people, he gives them instruction to rest. The last time we heard that shoresh gathering, some bad things happened. And Moshe was about to divorce himself from all of us and pleads on our behalf to Yud-Heh Vav-Heh, I really want to see you, Yah. Moshe yearns to make order out of chaos. And what's the first way he does that? Is by offering people a day of rest. Achad Ha'am, Hebrew essayist and cultural Zionist, wrote, more than Israel has kept the Sabbath has kept Israel. It's a gift that we are given freely to take a break, refresh, and renew. The late Rabbi Jonathan Sachs of blessed memory teaches that the best way of turning a diverse, disconnected group into a team is to get them to build something together. That's what Moshe understood, and that is what Moshe did. Every member of the group must be able to make a unique contribution and then feel it's been valued. I pray, I hope that you feel valued here at Moshe, of what you bring to us, because we are not the same without each and every one of us. Each must be able to say with pride, I helped to make this. We all should feel pride in building and sustaining this holy community. I'm wondering how many of you have ever heard or read this book called Bowling Alone, The Collapse and Revival of American Community. It was written by Robert Putnam. Robert is a Harvard political scientist who won the National Humanities Medal for his work in taking a look at the social deconstruction of American life and what might bring us back from the abyss of isolation and individualism. He noticed a number of things in his study. His thesis was that there is value in social networks that are essential for a functioning democracy and personal well-being. He used the metaphor of bowling. More people are bowling, he recognized, but fewer are doing it in leagues, symbolizing a shift from organized collective activity to isolated individual activity. He found that data showed that frequent church or synagogue goers are more likely to give money to charity, do volunteer work, give money to a homeless person, spend time with someone who is depressed, offer a seat to a stranger, help someone find a job, and that they're more altruistic than non-worshippers. Now, he did point out that one does not have to have a belief or a sense of the G word of God. It was more important, he discovered, it was just going and belonging to a house of worship where people came together for a common purpose into community. They became more active citizens in creating and sustaining community organizations. In our parsha, Moshe turns an unruly mob from the creation of the Egel Zahav, of the golden half, into a kihila, a sacred community. Vayikahel Moshe et kol adat b'nei Yisrael, and Moshe gathered all of the congregation of Israel, giving us the opportunity to build something together and then to rest. One day a week. On this Shabbos day, on this Shabbat, Vayakhel Pikudei, on this holy day, may you bathe in the joy of having built this sacred community together.